Welcome back to Studio Life, everybody. Today, I thought, because everyone liked it last time, I'll do another Black Friday special. Let's look at some plugins and see, are they... Yeah, Black Friday's become a real monster, isn't it? It's just rolling on. I mean, it's not for another week now, I don't think, but when I'm recording this, and still everyone's doing Black Friday sales, it's kind of just become pre-Christmas sales, and then they morph into Christmas sales, and then they morph into Boxing Day sales, then New Year's sales, and it's like, eesh, calm down. Anyway, we all try and resist the urge to buy new plugins, and we can't, because something we've been looking at all year thinking, maybe if it wasn't that much, I might get it. And then all of a sudden it drops and you think, oh, I'll get it. It's one of the reasons why our first plugin, the audio phone, not that I want to do too much promo for that anymore, but we make our plugin a set price and that's it. And we think it's cheap as it is and it will stay that price forevermore, probably. That's the plan anyway. Anyway, today, because everyone seemed to enjoy it last time, I thought I'd do 4 more plugins that are in pretty good sales right now. Things that I use all the time, I 100% vouch for and think are worth having. And if you can get them for a discounted price, you should, in my opinion. Anyway, let's get stuck in. Let's start with PSP. Love that company. Do you know I first reviewed Vintage Warmer? I think it was like 99, might have been 2000. It was a long time ago. Oh, 25 years ago, actually. That's very important to this video. They're doing a sale because of its 25-year anniversary since they started. Yeah, I reviewed Vintage Warmer for a magazine, UK music magazine, back in 2000. 25 years I've been doing this. Jesus, no wonder I look like this. Anyway, PSP XENON, their mastering limiter. I absolutely love this thing. I've had it for years, still gets used on, I would say, 95% of all the masters I ever do go through PSP XENON. And it's just so flexible. It can do absolutely everything. It's a fantastic limiter. It can do sort of really subtle leveling, or it can do quite spiky, bouncy leveling. It can react to transients, or it can predict them. It's just got so many features. You need to try this out, get a demo and listen to it. I'll tell you how I like to use it. On very soft, subtle music, maybe something orchestral or acoustic, I might use it as the only limiter because it does such a nice job on that kind of material, in my opinion. It can be incredibly transparent and do just the right amount of limiting. On harder stuff, on pop music, on hip hop especially, and house, techno, anything like that, I use it as the first of 2 limiters. I use it as a limiter that's only going to maybe knock off maybe sort of 1 or 2 dB, but it's going to just round it out, level it off a little bit before it then goes into another limiter. I find it to be absolutely fantastic at that. I think it's a really good plugin. Anyway, there's a demo of it coming up right now. Yeah, cool, eh? What a great limiter. Usually it's $199. Right now in their sale, because it's 25 years of PSP, it's $25. $25. If you ever do any mastering of your own material or other people's and you haven't got it, I would just say go and get it. It's 5 stars all day long. Just go and do it. 30-day demo, easy decision. Go and get it. Okay, next up, the daddy, the original, the one that started it all, the PSP Vintage Warmer 2. This thing had an update a while back, but it's basically the same plugin. They've been running for 25 years. It's still like a magic button. Sometimes you're working on a mix, you're nearly finished, and it's like, it's not quite punching enough. I don't really know what else I can do. You stick a Vintage Warmer on the stereo bus, give it a little bit, and boom, fixed. It just works. It just works. It's so fantastic. Yeah, I can't recommend it highly enough. You can use it in regular sort of stereo mode, or you can split it into like a 2-band thing. It just works in so many ways. Yeah, have a listen.
Go
Sounds great, right? Just a magic thing to use on so many things. 30-day demo, can't argue with that. Usual price $149, which I don't think is bad for this because it just sees so much work. To use a plugin consistently for 25 years, it must be good, right? Right now in the sale, $69. I think that's just a no-brainer. Again, it's got to be 5 stars. There's very few plugins. In fact, I can't think of any that I've had for 25 years that I've used consistently, but this is one of them. So go and check it out, PSP Vintage Warmer. Next up, another manufacturer that I haven't been using their plugins for very long, only a few years, but already a lot of them have become staples, things that I use all the time. I just think they're excellent. And the first one of those we're going to look at is, let's look at this one. Let's look at the Pulsar 8200 EQ. Now, this is modelled on the GML 8200, which for me is a magical piece of gear that I learned to use when I was a teenager. In my first couple of studio jobs, I used to love the GML 8200. I still was using the hardware up until relatively recently, and still will now and again, actually. If I ever work in, a big studio with a live room, I'm recording a band, there's a GML there, it's going to get used. Just is. Everything going through it sounds better coming out the other side. This does the same kind of job, and it adds to that by giving you the extra features you would really want. If you were going to, if someone said to you before there was a model GML, I'm going to model a GML, what extras would you like? Because it's a plugin and we can do that. They kind of did all of them, as far as I'm concerned. So we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bands of EQ. Very nice. You can set in the menu whether it's stepped or whether it's not. The 2M ones can be shelves or they can be bells. Everything else is bell peaking filters. Beautiful sounding EQ. You can get stuck in and do some surgery, or you can be subtle. It excels at both. There's some added bits which, as I said, are just fantastic. There's a high pass that works really well. There's a separate sub control. I love that. There's a tilt over the whole thing. That's so fantastic. You've done all your EQing, it's just sitting right, and then you realise, I've done it all too bright, but everything else is right. Quick tilt fixes it. The de-esser is a bit of a weird addition, but it's a really clever one because actually I use it loads. You turn it on, you set the frequency, you set the amount. It's really easy to dial it in. It's fantastic if you want to de-ess a vocal, obviously. But I tend to use it for things like overzealous hi-hats or shakers or cymbals or anything in the high end. It can just do such a subtle job of getting it down without reverting to the EQ itself. It's fantastic. I really, really like it. It has auto gain. It has some really good metering. Yeah, what's not to love? Demo wise, Pulsar stuff is all 14 days. Can't argue with that. The normal price is €149, which I think is still pretty good for this. It's an amazing EQ. Right now in the sale, it's €79. That's a steal. If you haven't got a nice EQ like this for using in mastering, it's not completely clean. It's got a little bit of colour, but I like it. It's nice. It makes most things sound better. Give it a try. Yeah, have a listen. Here it comes.
calling my phone. I'm being patient, but I'm all alone. Staying faithful, and I'll never know when you're coming back around. When you're coming back around. Mind blown, many fears, worries you can let go. Dry your tears, promise I will stay close. Oh, I've been where you are. We all got scars. Oh. Mind blown, many fears, worries you can. Tears, promise I will stay close. Oh, I've been where you are. We all got scars. Oh.
Sounds amazing, right? Star rating, gotta be 5 stars. Absolutely love this thing. Use it on pretty much everything. Have done since it came out. Go and check it out. Okay, last but by no means least, another one from Pulsar, and this is the W495, which is modelled on the Neumann EQ, which you would find in generally sort of joined onto a cutting lathe in a mastering room. You might still find them there. That's originally what they were designed for. It's like the last bit of EQ before a vinyl is cut. And a lot of people got these, put them in racks and put them in desks, and you just see them cropping up all over the place. A good way to think of it is that control-wise, there's not loads, but that's the point. This is like the final little nudge before you're done. So it's 3 bands. There's no high and low pass or any of that stuff. You've literally got 3 different frequencies at the bottom end. You've got 40, 60 and 100. And then you've got plus or minus 15. And then in the middle, you've got from 175 at the bottom to 5.6 at the top. You've got 3 different peak shapes, 3 different bell shapes. One is slightly wider, but they're all kind of subtle-ish. And then you've got plus or minus 10. And then the top end, you've got 7, 10 or 14 kilohertz. And it's plus or minus 15. The difference is with this plugin to the hardware is that each of those 3 bands can be working in mid, sides or stereo. Genius. That's just turned it from something that was pretty cool into something which is incredibly useful. I often use this as the very last thing before a mix gets pushed into the limiter, just because it's just your last chance to have a little nudge overall without causing any damage, hopefully. Yeah, it's a wonderful sounding plugin. Again, it's not completely clean. It's got a bit of colour, but it's beautiful. It's very, very subtle. It's not really a colour box. It's very subtle. Beautiful metering, beautiful looking thing. Again, like the 8200 before it, you can either turn the knobs or you can drag the nodes and operate it with a mouse the way you always do. Fantastic thing. Anyway, have a listen. Beautiful, right? Just simple, but really nice. Just like the 8200, 14 days. Can't argue with that, demo-wise. Normal price is €99. I think when it came out, initially it was free. I think I might have got it for free when it first came out. Normally it's €99, which I don't think is bad for something of this quality. In the sale right now, €29. €29. If you don't get it, you're mad. 5 stars all day. Pulsar W495. Check it out. So there you go, 4 plugins that I think you really have to go and get if you haven't got already, or at least demo them and give them a chance, because these kind of things make a difference. Solid plugins that you can just refer to and land on all the time. You know, they become part of your template, nice and easy to use, nice and clear, make everything sound good. That's what you want. Anyway, there you go. If you could like the video, that really helps. If you could subscribe to the channel, that helps even more. You could check out my Instagram, Mixdown Mastering, see what I get up to in here every day, which is changing all the time, by the way. It used to be I was just mastering, mixing constantly, all day, every day. And then I had to fit in making some videos. And now I have to fit in this whole plugin thing, supporting them, designing them, and all of that stuff, marketing them. My days are getting busy. On top of that, I'm running another company as well. So yeah, it's all gone a bit mad. Anyway, if you want to see the madness, that's the place to do it. There's also the Studio Life website where there is the top 5 plugins. And you can also see details on the courses on mixing and mastering. Anyway, thanks for being here. Hope you have a good Black Friday. And I'll see you next time. Adios.